Hi, I'm going to show how to build a maze in Port Defender. I'll be playing on the map Greenfield with fun mode enabled, so I don't need to actually worry about playing the game. I can just focus on maze build. The goal of this exercise will be building a maze where the creeps will take the longest time to reach the end. So what I will usually do is I'll start to build towers in little L shapes. So I'm going to start by firstly building upwards, which in the game you will probably only be able to build the first 5 before you have to wait for more currency to flow in from creeps. So you will need to plan ahead and build as far as you can go with the current currency constraints. Let me just keep on placing. So I've already gone all the way up, so now I need them to start going back down. So they're going to walk by the same towers a second time. So let me just start going down. And just like that. Now they're going to walk down here, go back around, and then this way. Place a tower here. Just make sure they don't walk in this gap. And now I need them to start going back up again. So I'm going to start making another column of towers. Just drag them out. And start dragging these guys. And now I need another column so the creeps around they went up, they go back down again. Alright. And now they've gone down, so let's go back up. One more column going up into the sky, or this just up. Alright, keep placing, keep placing, keep placing. Right now I've come to a point where I can't just keep going up and down because the X is right there, so I won't have enough space. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start going down here. I'm going to make the exit part just so that I have all that mapped out. So I'm just going to go from the exit and just start going down so that I'll make the path even longer. Alright, and now I'll go back up to the top. Now I want my creeps are only going to go up, so now I'm going to go over, like so. And now I want them to go back down again. So they are literally going to go over here, down, over, and then down again. But I'm just going to keep placing towers. Alright, so actually I do have some wasted space right here, which isn't very good. You try to minimize wasted space if you can. Or the creeps that you see walking everywhere, alright? So now the creep can come down here, and then they're going to go around this tower, down here, put a tower right there, and then that completes the basic maze. So the path a creep will follow will be go up, then they'll go down, then they'll go around the corner, then back up again, then down, then up, then over, then go around this point, then they're going to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle down here, and then they would go up and then out, which hopefully they will never go out, but we need to work on it. So then this is a basic maze. This is probably what you will build. And now the thing you have to worry about is, what about when the creeps start getting stronger, which is probably around wave 30. So now you need to start dealing with, how do I upgrade my maze so that I can deal out extra damage, to creeps. So usually what you'll do is you want to focus on these corners here. So like, the creeps are going to go up and then around, so they're going to go past these towers twice. So usually in the corner, you'll want to sell it, and then replace it with a ray tower. because a raid tower has a very limited range, but basically it fits snugly in a corner. So it will attack creeps here, 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 and here. All right, and then in the 2 towers before, you'll either want to place a slow tower or a gas tower. I probably place, no, I'll go with the slow tower, and I'll go with the gas tower. So the creeps will be coming up here, they'll be hit by gas, so they'll be covered in gas, then they'll be slowed, and while they're slow, they'll be walking through this area with the raid tower, so they should be making extra damage, because they'll be walking slower, and also they'll be on fire, so they'll be taking double damage there. So that's pretty much a very effective corner design. And then down here, the same thing. This is a corner. It's like a L-shaped corner, but still, throw a ray right there. You can then throw a gas, or actually probably a slow right there, and then a gas right here. So so there'll be a lot of gas coverage here, and then down here, same thing. Stick a ray, stick a ray, stick a ray. Basically, when you have enough currency, start sticking ray towers everywhere. And then here, this will be on both sides, so I probably want to stick a gas tower here. So that creeps will be hit here and here, and probably, just because of the weirdness of the game, I want to throw one here too, because this guy is going to get all these guys and these guys. So this guy will have a higher chance of getting these guys over here for these towers to actually hit. So why do you actually put 2 here? Just because this guy may become too focused on creeps over here because they have a higher threat level. So he may not always attack these guys over here to give these guys extra damage. So usually you just need to stick something there. And then right here, I'll stick another slow tower, just so that hopefully it'll attack creeps right here in this one spot. All right, I'm going to keep on working. Replace these corners. All right, and then that's just the general idea if you want to make a really devastating corner. Now you also need to, earlier in the game, worry about the flying creeps, which can be a real hassle. And then you need to know that the flak tower will attack flying creeps, the missile tower will attack flying creeps, the slow tower will attack flying creeps, but the gas and the ray will only attack at higher levels, so you need to upgrade them a few times. But then the nuclear tower will only attack land-based creeps, which can be kind of a problem at the endgame, but there's ways to get around that. So what I need to do is I need to just go in here and start placing my missile towers. So I'm just going to keep placing a couple in the middle. Usually the flying creeps will come right down the center because that's the fastest path. But then in some maps they'll actually move around and not go in a straight line. So you need to pay attention to how they move, because they may not always go in the way that you think they should. You just place a couple more missiles down in the middle. And then actually here, I'm going to throw down a flak tower. No, I'll put down a ray. Then in the corner, I'll throw down some flax. Which, flax really aren't that strong, but they only attack flying creeps, so they can be useful, during the end game. Because then sometimes, like, the missile towers will focus on the wrong creep. And now here I got my ray tower, so I'm going to upgrade it until now in the icon it shows a walking and it shows a flying. So now this will attack walking and flying creeps, which is great. And if I wanted to, I can upgrade this gas tower until level 5, and now it will attack walking and flying creeps. It just said this was a very expensive upgrade, to get to this point, to get to the level 5 gas tower. Then also now with my missile towers, I probably want to upgrade them to an even level upgrade. Like here now it is level 2 because it has 2 pots, but if I upgrade to 2 Level 3 has a expanded radius, but it only has one pod. So I want to really upgrade it to level 4. So it's got 2 pods. And go over here. Level 5, 1 pod. Level 6, 2 pods, which is better because then it will attack with 2 missiles at the same time. Thank you.